Happy Monday, Bulldogs. I hope that you're having a great start to the week, and it's already a great start here in the South because Starkville and overall Northeast Mississippi is clear. We do have some clouds out to our west and south, but that's not being affected here in Starkville, and you can definitely see that on our campus cam. It's a beautiful day, lots of blue outside. We're sitting right now at 65 degrees. I know it was a cooler start to the morning. One thing that I do want to point out is our dew point is at 41 degrees. That's just meaning that it's pretty dry on campus, which is going to change this upcoming week. But for now, in the South, we are pretty warm. Atlanta 64, Jackson already up to 66 degrees. One thing that I did want to point out is that you can definitely see why we're warmer because of this pattern in the upper levels. It definitely correlates with what we're experiencing. So this is a ridge that we're under right now. We were actually under this influence this past week. We did have a little bit of a dip in the jet stream that did cause some of that weather, but we are going to be experiencing this ridging pattern, which basically brings us sinking motion. Sinking motion brings us beautiful blue skies and not a lot of active weather typically. I'll discuss later on what we can be seeing by the end of the week, but for today, we're going to reach those upper 70s across the Golden Triangle region, 78 degrees in Starkville and Columbus, even out to our 55 corridor in Coffeyville. So we're going to be above average just by 2 degrees, but still shaping up to be a great day. And out the door temperatures tomorrow are going to start pretty cool, 49 degrees in Columbus and Starkville, almost flirting with 50 degrees across the map. So it's definitely this type of weather to start out the week where you're going to need a little jacket because it's quite chilly, but then it's going to heat up by the end of the day. So if you don't like the sound of 49 degrees to start your day, thankfully that is going to change. By the end of the week into the weekend, we're going to get up to starting out the day in those low 60s. And don't worry, the 80s are coming back. So after that rain that we did have come through, we are going to rebound back to the 80s and stay above average. So like I mentioned, today it's actually dry on campus. If you have been outside, we have a lower dew point, but throughout the week, dew points are going to increase. Still beautiful weather, but that's going to make it feel more humid outside, even getting to sticky by Thursday and Friday. So whenever we have higher dew points, that does mean that we do have some higher rain chances. So as those dew points do increase throughout the rest of the week, we do have some rain chances increasing. So I know that this weekend is Super Bulldog weekend. We have the Starkville Derby. Lots of people traveling in town. Lots to do here in Starkville, Mississippi. I know those rain chances are looking a little intimidating, but I can show you what you can expect throughout the rest of the week. So through Wednesday, like I said, we're going to be completely clear. Lots of cloud coverage. As our dew points increase, we are more likely to have clouds. That's something that we call saturation in weather. Through Thursday, you might have a slight sprinkle, but no rain chances overall. Clouds still persisting. What I did want to show you, though, is what everyone's looking forward to is the weekend. Now, I do want to say this is a long-range model that we're using for our Futurecast, but as we do go into Friday, you can kind of see those showers creep up in Arkansas and those western portions of Tennessee. Starkville will be seeing a few, Northeast Mississippi will be seeing a few isolated showers, but these are going to be very light if they pass through and short-lived. And I also want to say that since this is a long-range model, this is something that is subject to change timing and intensity-wise. But one thing that we do know is that it's trending to be more overnight rain than it is during the day. So as you can see, Saturday 9 a.m., maybe a shower might linger in Northeast Mississippi, but most of the day is going to remain clear, which is good for baseball and the Starkville Derby on Saturday. So again, Saturday overnight might have some more showers, and Saturday night into Sunday is trending to be the wettest. But again, Sunday at 4 a.m., most will be asleep. But this is looking to be the highest intensity for now. And again, keep in touch with MSU weather because we are going to be tracking these showers throughout the rest of the week. But through Sunday, going to be clear with some cloud coverage. So I know we had that rain come through this weekend. We did have some measurable rainfall, but we're still under a drought, especially in Coffeyville. Hasn't changed much in that extreme to even severe drought. Still persistent, so hopefully this rain coming through does help our drought monitor. But overall, Bulldogs, I know that it was a chilly start today, might be a few chillier starts to the day, but we're going to hit the 80s again, and you're going to have some clear car wash weather by Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know this is a big weekend, lots of people traveling in town. Just for now, don't cancel any plans. Maybe have an umbrella handy, but I hope that you have a great Super Bulldog weekend because we're going to be in those low 80s with some slight rain chances. Keep in touch to see how the rain continues throughout the week.